When you're a teenager, you're at a certain stage in your life where you're kind of like a beginner. It's kind of like a first try at everything in life. And when something abrupt like someone you know dying from suicide happens, it hits like a wrecking ball. Everyone is different. Very different. It's very difficult to understand what to do from there.
I never really got a chance to explore my identity until I moved here. The community here is so much more accepting. I started to wear more feminine clothes, started to wear makeup every day. It was good at first, but the day I went to school with pink hair, my car ended up getting vandalized and someone wrote queer on the back windshield. And there's a lot of non-binary kids that are depressed. It's not a symptom of being non-binary, it's a symptom of being marginalized by a society that doesn't accept us.
I think everyone thinks, not my kid. You know, this won't happen to my kid.
The first time they ever found out, they found empty pill bottles in my bag. I think they just hoped that I was just testing things out. They grounded me and they took my phone away. It didn't do anything. It didn't matter how many consequences I got, nothing was enough to stop me from taking what I wanted. My life was gonna end one way, and that was being addicted to drugs, so why not start now?
I was sort of eating for comfort, and then I would get upset at how much I ate, feel ashamed, and I would have to find a way to get rid of it, and I would just exercise to burn off that same amount of calories. I would wake up in the middle of the night while my roommate was sleeping, and I would start working out. And that's sort of how it spiraled at first. I spend a lot of time in the grocery store when I go. It's overwhelming. You don't have to do drugs and alcohol, but you do have to eat. And you have to eat every day. So food is not really something that I can escape.
I think it's so hard to find an Indigenous person that hasn't dealt with mental illness or some sort of abuse. That's in me, that's within my DNA and myself, and that's something that I have to deal with. Why I wasn't taught my language was because it was literally beaten out of my great-grandparents. The things my ancestors went through, it's shown through alcohol abuse, addictions, non-stable families, toxic relationships. That's the burden that Indigenous youth deal with every day. You're just born into it. Birthright. So not only is trauma embedded in my DNA, but so is resilience. So I know for a fact that my ancestors and my elders, they're rooting for me and they want me to do good. I'll share my story over and over again. I'll go through, those emotions like a million times if it helps one person. In some ways it heals that little scar, it takes away from it.